Hello, chatters. How are we doing? Welcome to today's stream where we're going to be continuing on with Deadpool. As always, at the very start of the stream, because I'm a very big noob, I always check on my sort of phone. I just check how the audio and things are sounding. So bear with me 2 seconds while I sort that one out. Okay, awesome. So it sounds like the audio for the stream is going well, which we love to hear, to see. If there are any issues, as always with the stream, if it's jumpy, laggy, do let me know, because I am constantly changing the sort of bit rates of the stream to hopefully make it the best quality possible. But with that said, we've got a nice little overlay here that came straight from Canva. And what I will be doing as well is I'm just gonna tweet out the video links and such. So hopefully people that are active on Twitter as well. I've also popped into a Discord just to see if anybody cares to show up, you know, if anybody wants to watch a man be very bad at video games. But the stream should be up and running. I just need to pull up the old live chat. So we can pop this one out. And what I will do is I'm pretty sure that I can set up a Q&A. Actually, not a Q&A. What we'll do is we'll pin the top comment to who Perfect. So with all of that said, let's switch over the magic here. So we've got Deadpool, and let's get into this. Okay. What I do need to do as well is one of the kind of frustrating things here is that I do actually need to switch the audio around, I guess, because it doesn't always recognize the fact that I've switched over. Okay, perfect. So also need to start the replay buffer in case anything interesting happens. And the frustrating thing is that last night when I finished this stream, I kind of did this section, so I guess it's nice to know that the autosave feature kind of does suck. I did think I kind of moved on to the next section, but it is what it is. It's not that bad. I've literally almost cleared it anyway, so it's not the biggest issue in the world. Okay. Is that a chest? Found a chest. Nice. Bonus points. Is there anything I can investigate? Oh wow, more chests. I wonder if there's some kind of achievement for finding these chests. Because I've not seen any chests before. This seems like a new thing for this area, potentially. Who knows? I need to as well always remember to like lock my chair in, because whenever I'm streaming, what I tend to do, or when I'm off stream, is I like lean back and play like this, and sometimes I put my feet up, and I'm conscious that that's probably not the best thing to do when streaming. You do need to be somewhat kind of professional, don't you? Or whatever professional is. I'm far from it.
Where did that keg machine go? And the kegs! Maybe we should have listened to that cow.
I really do love this game. It's just so silly. I would love to see more games as well. I think I touched on it in the first stream with that High on Life. Breaks the fourth wall as well with like the characters and whatnot, or the guns. And I'd love to see more games doing it because it definitely keeps you engaged. I find as I'm older, I do kind of switch off a lot during games. I think streaming really does help as well. Like make me, I say focus. I have no idea like the main story of this. Maybe if it was a bit more of a serious story game, I'd be caring about it a little bit more maybe. But like I find a lot of the time if I'm playing a game, sometimes I'll just sort of like pop on my phone when there's a cutscene and kind of like multitask. Awful stuff.
Yep, definitely broken scripting. That keg should totally be blowing up right now. Hands in the air. Here we go. Skeletons.
Why does it sound like there's Indiana Jones music playing?
With outrageous French accents.
Only an hour.
Goodness, if there isn't a trophy for killing everything in here, I am screwed because one, I don't have enough ammo, and two, my aiming is awful. Jeez.
Hey, it's Cable.
Hey, we got a friendly.
Hello, pal. Shut
Big
and
up.
get down here. Can do. You have got to try this ride.
Sinister's clones are here. My calculations show this to be a
So I know that we're trying to kill Sinister, that's as far as I've got, and there seems to be lots of clones.
I don't get it.
Just play along. Damn it, Deadpool. You have no idea how important your role is in stopping Sinister.
It must be like quite difficult to write a script for a character that does like break the fourth wall and is so like conscious of themselves. Right, I'm just trying to imagine being like the author. Or, would you call it? Yeah, like the author of the comics, or like the writer, because I know like they kind of change from like issue to issue and whatnot. But kind of just writing in that perspective is very unique. Like I remember in school, you'd have to write in like I don't know, third person or first person. It's just like the different tenses. So going to the fourth tense is an extremely weird one when you deep it. Oh shit. That was not good. How did he regen health? Stop cheating.
Dad, missed you, babe. What you doing up there?
Atop this platform are 3 statues. Choose one. Retrieve the spirit and bring it here.
I'm just gonna go with purple because that's my favorite color. Okay, so these are like the 3 see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. Let's go to this one. I'm also gonna move my chat so I can see it.
Beautiful poem. So true. What the fuck does it mean?
See no evil. Purple, the color of nightshade. My favorite flower.
Let the quest for Moody begin.
Move it, Wade. We need to stop Sinister. This is the last place I expected to spend some QT. Catacombs.
Probably gonna have to do all of these, right? That would make sense as level design. Unless this game surprises me, which it has done quite a lot already. Approach the mysterious door.
Oh, wait. Hurry. I thirst for those souls.
This is a zombie mist. We may be in trouble.
Genosians would leave zombies.
Oh, I see a rainbow up there.
Treasure-leaving types.
Hey, treasure. There's definitely got to be an achievement for finding these chests. Where they are is a different question. Okay, there's another one. I think we found like 5 so far, which is quite a lot. I say quite a lot. I don't know what a lot is for this level, how long it is. But finding 5 chests kind of near the start of the level, I'd say, feels like a lot. While we're here, let's upgrade some stuff. Player upgrades. More ammo. Increased health, that's always good. We like to see that. To be fair, I'm just buying random shit at this point. Ah, yes. There is going to be... I thought with that, I was like, oh yeah, I've almost got most of the player upgrades, kind of. I'm just thinking, yeah, you need to do that for every fucking weapon. You're going to need a lot of Deadpool points. Okay.
Hurry up with those bodies. Hey, this one's still warm. For the last time, 1138, do not mix your DNA with the samples. One of these bodies could contain the master mutant DNA chain. Those don't sound like zombies.
Can we go down there? We can go down there. Give me the chest. Yummy, yummy.
It's not a zombie, that's a clone. You lie.
How that made no noise is beyond me.
Keep this up and you are out of the clone unit. It's like magic.
I don't know how I feel about these weapons. They're obviously like heavier weapons, so they're a little bit slower. But I guess for these enemies they're good. Don't know. I think I prefer just small, quick weapons. Okay, so we've got Black Widow. That's who you think your favourite superhero is. I remember you mentioning that one yesterday, I think. So what I'm going to try and do is, if you're in the in the chat, sort of like throughout this live stream, whoever pops in and whatnot, if you're signed into an account, it'd be super cool if you could just add to the live chat who your favourite superhero is. It can be Marvel, DC, or I guess anybody really, any kind of superhero that's real, if that's a thing. And then what I'll do is I'll just kind of collate some of them and we can put together like a poll and see who comes out on top, just to get the community involved, because I think that'd be pretty sick. So what I'll do as well is I will take my Powerpuff Girls notepad and I'll collate all of the names, how many or how little we get, and then so we don't forget who we've got. So we've got Black Widow. So I'll need to be reminded towards the end of the stream that I need to go through a poll to vote who's the best, who's the best superhero, or who chat deems the best superhero to be. Obviously this could potentially backfire if people just vote for their own and there's only like a couple. Yeah, you want to see the Powerpuff Girls notepad, eh? I tell you what, this was probably one of like the best deals I ever got. I was buying something off ASOS, and I've got like the express delivery package that you pay yearly for, but they've changed it now, so you need to spend like a minimum of £15. And I think this notepad was like the cheapest thing, because I like toggled the cheapest item and added it to my cart, and I did actually need a notepad, so when it's almost the weekend, it says, and it's quite fitting to him as there's a bank holiday tomorrow and also Monday. So it's technically the weekend for me, who does your typical corporate 9 to 5. But yeah, so it was like £2.50 for a notepad, which I did need for work because I write so much stuff down just with the nature of my job. So yeah, that's a Powerpuff Girls, and I'm probably maybe gonna get a Powerpuff Girls tattoo of the Mojo. Is it Mojo Dojo? Whatever the guy is, like the hat and the brain sticking out of it. Super cool. Stroma, what is up? What is up? I hope you're doing well. Is it your last day at work today? And then are you off for like the bank holiday? Or is it today that you're off? Can't recall. Man, I just think of the run that Cartoon Network had when I was growing up. Like early 2000s. And wow. Powerpuff Girls, Dragon Ball Z, like all of the stuff. It was, yeah, a phenomenal run. And then I look at kids' cartoons and I think, really? Is that what they're watching now? Like, I mean, maybe if you're a kid, it's good. But at least with the stuff that we watched, I'm pretty sure that like our parents or like older siblings or family members that were older could enjoy our kids shows, you know, because they were just that good. That's it, the last shift tonight. So as well, what we're doing is we're gonna, towards the end of the stream, we're gonna have a big kind of poll or vote on who the best superhero is. So don't forget to pop into the chat who you want to nominate as your favorite superhero. And then we'll just see who the community thinks is the best superhero at the end of the stream. So I'll be that's why I was showing off the notepad, because I'm writing everything down. Right, what I'm gonna... Oh shit. See, I keep trying to pause those cutscenes because it comes up in the corner of my screen saying, recording blocked, so there's a copyright song or whatnot like that. It's crazy. It's definitely gonna get me a copyright strike, surely, I think. Maybe. So I have just skipped the cutscene, so whoops. I do apologise. I'm just as frustrated because I've not seen the cutscene either, so it has definitely ruined the context of the game. But oh well, it is what it is. We can't be getting copyright strikes this early on into the YouTube career. Okay, so you're going with Batman. Nice, nice. That's a very, very, very solid choice. Sorry, I paused there because I was writing Batman down and I put like Batham, or I was going to put Batham. My M, or my M turned to a H. So we almost had Batham going into the poll, but rest assured I've changed that to Batman. Oh, you got 2 weeks off because you're a student. Nice, nice. Yeah, one of my friends' brothers has just broken up for Easter, and I remember the times of being a student, and you'd get lovely sort of breaks at Easter and summer and Christmas. So hopefully you enjoy your 2 weeks off, man. Hopefully it's really fun, and if you need to revise, obviously do that.
Transmutation. Under his rule, society learned that greed has its price.
Knock knock, spirit. Open up. What the? Julio the Amazing. Julio the
They have
Amazing.
been waiting for your arrival, but you must prove your worth. You must pass the test. Look into your own soul. Only then.
I just want to open the chest. I want some points.
These ancient caves. I eagerly await your return. Onward, my love.
Really? Oh, through there. Do we have to smash through these? Oh no, we can jump up. Anything good for the Easter weekend? Yeah, so hopefully tomorrow. Oh, what's going on here? Hopefully tomorrow I'll be seeing some friends, and then on Saturday I've got like an event to go to. Again, it's like a friend's music event that they're running, so we'll be heading out to that. Quite a late one. I know that the clocks go forward, and it's like a rave almost. So I think technically lose an hour, but I'll be kind of grateful because trekking into London and trekking home is quite a bit of effort. So clocks going forward and shortening the time there is not the worst. And oh my goodness, what the fuck? And then on Sunday, Arsenal play Man City, so as an Arsenal fan, I'll be watching that. What are the plans in the chat for everyone else's Easter weekends? I feel like for once I've actually got plans. I'm actually doing something, or a lot of things. I can't tell if I'm definitely smaller now, right? Okay, yeah.
2 tests remain.
Okay, so there's 2 more tests. This game is literally just... Oh, what the heck?
No, it's the contest winner we promised to put in our game.
Is that a real person?
He's a delivery guy from my apartment at level 1.
If that is really a fan that's been put into the game, that is sick. I'd love to... Can you not defeat this guy in the first playthrough? Fucking hell, man. Come on.
Ain't it a cool thing?
We've almost got him. We've almost got him. Oh, come on. Get him, get him, get him. The fact that I've not had an achievement for that is despicable. Jeez. I wasted all of that.
You know, I think I'm gonna miss that guy.
Yeah, I know. 25, quarter century, I'm an old man now. Back problems, everything. Probably start getting some grey hair soon. But yeah, no, it's not just that, but I've got a dog as well, so I don't. You're thinking of the number? Death's boobs or Rogue's boobs? Tough to say which are better. Let's just go with that because we're a pervert. Yeah, I just think being out of the house for sort of like a prolonged period of time. I mean, obviously there's other people in the house, but I guess I kind of do miss the dog, and I do spend a lot of time with her. So yeah, I'm probably a primary source of attention. So I feel kind of bad if I'm like leaving the house for like, I don't know, like it'll probably clock to about like 6 to 8 hours or something crazy like that, which is fun to be out, but then it is also quite exhausting going out for that amount of time in a social setting. Your social battery does kind of turn off just a smidge. You got some parties and stuff as well. It's awesome that you've got a nice weekend planned as well. Hopefully it's as good as mine. Hopefully. Okay, so there's some more chests which we love to see, and then in here, there we go. Deadpoolio. Paper beats rock. I would put paper, but oh, paper beats scissors. Brother, they're taking away my points. Who beats a cockroach? A cockroach? A foot? A mouse? Oh, I got one right finally. What beats ice? Water? Fire? What? Surely water beats ice. Huh? I'm actually awful at trivia. I platinumed the game. I don't normally platinum shovelware by choice, but I did one for like this project I'm working on in the background, and it was I think it was called Quiz Fizz, and it was a quiz game shovelware quiz game just about Britain, and all of the questions were like true or false questions about Britain. And honestly, some of the shit that like was in that, I was just like, what the fuck? Like, I didn't even know that. That was so stupid. Yeah, so much dumb stuff. Well, I guess also quite nice to know that I guess the UK is interesting. But yeah, my trivia there is quite poor. Oh, give me the chest. Yeah, that's what I mean as well. I saw this thing talking about how sort of like dog hours are different to human hours, and in all honesty, I don't know how true it was. Like whether it's being confirmed by like scientists or not, but it was something stupid like uh, maybe like a minute is like a specific amount of time, and I like did the maths of it, and I was like, oh, like this, I'm going out for X amount of time, and it's like leaving my dog alone for 8 hours. Like, oh, if I went out for so many times, it's gonna feel like days for them. But I don't think that's entirely true. It definitely must feel a little bit longer in dog time. So I do feel bad being a dog dad. Nah, I've not said what the project is purely because I, not like many people watch the channel, but I don't want to say an idea and it be picked up by somebody else. And I keep checking like the title that I'm going to use, or the working title, and I've not seen anybody, I've just not seen it yet. So I kind of want to keep it that way until I drop it, and then maybe people will hopefully be inspired to copy it, or sort of like do their own versions of the challenge in a way. I say challenge loosely because it's not exactly the hardest thing to do. But yeah, keeping the project under close wraps. What I will do is I'll probably talk more about the project and the name when I'm in a position to like almost release it, because yeah, I can give the idea out and then it would probably be impossible for somebody to then make the video, hopefully. But yeah, with that said, if somebody makes the video before me, then you know, fair play. It's it is what it is. But yeah, I think it's interesting.
You're doing well, my dear. Soon. Soon.
Wait, I'll hold off any clones that
Based on the life expectancy compared to ours. Yeah, I've seen that as well. Like, isn't it like dogs or even cats as well? They're like, I think my dog's like 14 or something, and my cat was 17. But like in their years, they're like, my cat was definitely a pensioner, like 80 years old, like human equivalent as well. Every genre. Whew. It's quite a good one, I can't lie. I may have to do that. Can I go through? I'll approach the door, there we go. So yeah, I think I'm on good time. I've done the majority of the script. I think I've got like one more lengthy game that I'm talking about, which I'm halfway through writing the script for. It's such like an interesting video or scripting process that I'm finding myself in, because normally when I write a script, it's just quite, if it's a platinum video, it's quite like a linear thing of just walking it through. But with this one, it's kind of finding the balance of talking about a game as a platinum video sort of normally would, like your standard sort of typical platinum video, but then sometimes changing that and mixing up so it's different. And as well, I don't want to make a video extremely long. I don't know, chat, what's the consensus of videos that you watch on YouTube? Do you like long videos? Do you prefer like short videos under 10 minutes, or the sweet spot of like, I don't know, 10 to 20 minutes, that region? definitely depends on like the channel who I watch. Like I prefer some people's longer videos, but then I prefer other people's shorter videos. Not quite sure where I fall in to other people, or what you guys watch. Where am I meant to go? Am I meant to just survive?
Why is it so dark here?
Okay, Fez. So, grenades hurt. We learnt that. Yeah, this is the thing as well, because I've kind of, oh my fucking, fuck off, oh my god, oh my word. I can only imagine how difficult this is going to be on the hardest difficulty. Oh my, leave me alone, please, 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 please leave me alone. Oh, this is squeaky bum time. Yeah, like for instance, like the Crisis video I made, I think that was almost, was it 30 minutes or something, or like high 20s, which I feel like is, dependent on the game, a decent length for a platinum video. Obviously, some games you can do like, I mean, it's like anything. If you want to make a video really short, you can do, but with a game like that, with an actual story, you can flesh out. But yeah, just playing loads of different games for a video is, I do need to make sure I get the pacing right to keep sure, make sure people are engaged. But I was thinking, I think the 20 to 40 minute range should hopefully be okay. I don't want to make it too long, but I guess I'm just gonna have to see what happens, because I'm gonna try experimenting with a few different things, which I think would be good for platinum videos in general as well. Just mixing up the formula just a tad. Okay, so if it's just a single platinum, 30 is probably the max, you think? And then if it's a challenge, then an hour plus. Yeah, I mean, this is the thing as well. Some of the games that I've played, I don't want to spoil, because I think they're kind of like niche enough where people may have heard of them but not played them, sort of thing. So I'm kind of almost tiptoeing around some of the games and just kind of brushing over it, because I'm like, right, this is a really sick game, but I don't want to say anything. I don't want to say too much about it, because it's kind of a game you need to experience yourself for the first time. So it'll be interesting. But yeah, the scripting is one thing, and then I'm just thinking, oh, I'm gonna have to do like the voiceovers and stuff, and like mix all the editing, which is gonna be fun. But when I lock in, I seem to think it'll take a lot longer than it does, and then I kind of just like breeze through it. But yeah, I'm conscious I'm not actually, I think streaming's a happy medium between uploads, but I've not actually uploaded in about a month, which I don't want to sound like a dick here, but I don't really care too much that I've not uploaded. Because I've just enjoyed Final Fantasy VII. I think that's quite important, to enjoy games as well, besides like content creating. Do you know what? I don't actually mind script writing, you know. Like, I really like doing English in school, and like writing and things like that. So I'd say that I actually find script writing quite enjoyable. I think it's just because it's something that I'm good at, in a way, kind of. Maybe not scripts, but writing, sort of. I think the exciting thing for me is that I've not been in a position, like I've never done like media or movie studies in school, so I never learnt about like scripts and stuff. So it's kind of a fresh take of hello, chest. It's like a fresh take of like a style of writing, which I'm enjoying. I do find editing fun, but just when I've moved over to like hopefully a better system now, which should not freeze or take absolute years to complete. But when I was just using a laptop to edit, the thing that was really frustrating was that it would, like, the fan would sound like a jet engine. It would sort of like lag sometimes, and I'd get like a spinning wheel, and I'm like, oh no, is it going to lose my stuff? So yeah, I think now that I've upgraded a bit, editing may be more fun and smoother. But as well, like, I use iMovie as well, so I'm using free software, which is, I should probably maybe look to upgrade at some point, potentially. Something a bit better, because it does kind of limit me in what I can do. And just when I'm like editing audio track, or like the voiceover tracks to the like video clips, if you delete a bit of it, it'll delete, because they're like linked together. It'll delete all of it, and I've not found a way to like unlink them, which is quite strange. Yo, Segs, what's up? Hope you're good. Hope you're good. Welcome to the stream. We're gonna be running a poll at the end of this stream, probably in a few hours' time, of who the best superhero is. So if you wanted to comment who your favourite superhero is, I'll write it down on a bit of paper, and we can get a bit of a community poll going as well, if you're down for that. Yeah, so I use iMovie. It's like the free movie or editing software for like Apple products. As I say, you are kind of limited in a way when you use Apple, but I just think it's, once I'm kind of like, I know it's not the best and it is quite expensive, but I feel like once you're kind of in the ecosystem, I'm in it. I don't really want to move. Like when I don't have like a proper cam. I have a webcam which is streaming here, which I may try to use to do some video footage sections in like upcoming videos. But I would use my iPhone to record face cam stuff, and then because you can like just airdrop it, I just airdrop the files to like my Mac, and it would just be a really simple process. So it's kind of like, it's just an easy way for me without having to, oh, I thought I fell off the map then, without having to invest in like a really good camera, because like iPhone cameras are so sick with like how they film. Like, there's a couple of films as well that have been made entirely on iPhones, which I find so crazy. Best hero is Spider-Man. Spider-Man. So we've got quite a stacked list so far. We've got Black Widow, Batman, and now Spider-Man. And I do have to say, I think, dependent on how many more and how many people come in through or are still here at the end of the stream, I feel like it could be quite tight. So yeah, make sure we keep commenting who our favourite superheroes are. Yeah, I've seen Da Vinci. I've seen a lot of big content creators sort of like mention it in Discord, and I think I did download Da Vinci, but there was kind of like a bit of a minor learning curve there, and I just knew how iMovie worked in a way and just kind of stuck with it. Like I'm gonna see how the editing goes on a better system with like a bigger RAM and stuff, so it should be a smoother process. But I'm always down to experiment with new software, and I do know that it's got quite a good rep. But yeah, until iMovie does me wrong majorly, I think I'll probably just stick with it. I remember like back in the day as well, people used to use, what was it, Sony Vegas? Was Sony Vegas a thing? And I never used it personally, but I know it was like really big back in the day. I'm talking like of the days when Phase were popular and everyone loved to make YouTube quickscope montages. Probably about 10 years ago. I used to use Power Director. No, I don't know if that's still a thing or not, but I used to use that when I had Windows.
Technically, the killing never really stopped. And that brings us to the present.
I do have to say, I did kind of hate on these sledgehammers when I first unlocked them, but they are actually quite OP. It's actually just one-shotting these guys. Windows Movie Maker. I've actually had to edit. Sometimes like we record meetings at work and maybe some things have been said or somebody's forgot to switch off and it's like made it go on for ages. So I think it was Windows Movie Maker. I did something that was like on a corporate computer or laptop that you have access to. I just used to clip essentially the video in 2023 or 24.
Okay, all done with killing. What
So yeah, throwback. I was also tinkering around with what was on my work laptop, and it's got. Do people remember using like Paint in schools, where you just is it MS Paint or whatever? They've got that, but they've up. So there's like the base version of Paint, but then they've upgraded it so you can like do 3D modeling and stuff. And I was just like, what on earth? Like, it's come so far. Like, I'm thinking of kids that are now in ICT and like primary and secondary schools, thinking they're gonna have so much fun doing this 3D modeling instead of learning their ICT lessons.
Not all spirits in the catacombs are pleased by the presence of outsiders.
Gotta get back to the light.
Okay, so there's 11 things here, and it says trophy progress, so that makes me think that this is an actual trophy I can unlock. Maybe. We go down.
I'm being attacked by the darkness. Magic missile. Magic missile. Oh, babe, where you going?
A better view of what's to come. Stay your course. Do not panic.
Oh my goodness, fuck.
Free its soul.
That is probably gonna bruise.
What was it that was attacking me? Was that a cat?
Hey, baby, we could pick up the pace.
Oh my fucking hell, jeez. It's not good. I definitely need to stay in a... Oh, does it reset it? Oh, you...
Not all spirits in the catacombs are pleased by the presence of outsiders.
Gotta get back to the light.
Alright, so let's follow Death and hope that it takes us past all of these trophies. So we don't get mauled to death by cats. One way to go out, huh?
Oh,
Death
babe,
by cats.
where you going?
A better view of what's to come. Stay your course. Do not panic.
I'm actually getting kind of scared.
Oh, we have a visitor. Show your love for me and free its soul.
I can say chimichanga in 7 languages.
Stab. Ah! Oh my goodness, the jump scare. I was gonna say, the COD YouTubers back in the day. Do you remember? I remember watching Ali A before he was Ali A, and he was like Matrox or something. Had a massive like spinning M as his intro. I watched Ali A, Mr. Dalek JD, Benny Central as well. I mean, I still watch him now, but I found him from Ali A. I never really got into. Oh my god, into the light.
You will be tested.
I never really watched Syndicate. Strangely enough, I know he was like one of the biggest zombie YouTubers. Oh, digging in the crates. Trophy unlocked. Find the 11 treasure chests in the darkness of the tombs. Yeah. Ali A. Not a fan of Ali A. I think as a kid growing up, sort of, I'm just trying to think back to like Modern Warfare 2 when it was like announced and things like that. Kind of, it was just such an easy way, like watching him to get like the news, because he'd like, I mean, loads of YouTubers would go to like E3 for instance, and you just kind of watch them and see what their updates were. But he's not really my cup of tea now. What is this? not really my cup of tea. But back in the day, I don't know, it was just relevant to me, being a kid, I guess, and his platform's still kid-friendly. It's just Fortnite now, which I don't really care too much for. I was gonna say, I remember Woody's gamer tag. I remember watching some of his stuff, and I feel like White Boy as well. I've definitely heard of. Did White Boy do like them funny like montages of like search and destroy? Is that the right person I'm thinking of? They're like, you'd always see like these funny videos of everyone having riot shields or something. Fearcrads as well, that's another name that rings a bell. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I've probably watched like the majority of people. I just remember Ali A sticking out like the most. Oh, you fuck. Ow. Ah! Ow, get down! The guy got caught on chatbait. I might be being dumb here, but what is what is chatbait? Is that like a inappropriate chat room or something? I kind of never really got into the chat stuff. I remember like Ask FM being a big thing during school, and I just never touched it because I was like, this is such a good way to get like cyberbullied, and I don't fancy that. Oh, we just got an achievement there. Taco Savior. Collect 100 tacos. Quite tasty. Wage matches. I remember as well, I used to love playing and also watching Michael Myers videos. Sort of like setting up custom games. Like, I don't think there is like a greater thrill and like burst of adrenaline that I've had from a game than playing like Michael Myers. And I remember, I know Call of Duty Ghosts isn't the best Call of Duty, but I remember there's like a map that's kind of like, this is so vague, it's very foggy, and it's got like a house on it, and it's a really small map, and people always used to play Michael Myers on that. So yeah, the adrenaline rush when you're being chased, and you'll see like throwing knives go over your head, crazy. And Chatterbait is a campsite for cranking the old hog. Jeez. Yeah, that's kind of embarrassing if you get caught on that. I wonder how many content creators do like, I guess, OnlyFans now. Yeah. Ah, no. Oh, flipping heck. This is not good, this is not good. So welcome everybody if you're just joining the stream as well. We're playing through Deadpool, and what I'm getting all of the chat to do is vote. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh my god. As you can see by like the name of this stream, I want to find out who's the best superhero voted for by chat. So if you've not already, just pop in your vote for who you think your favourite superhero is, and we'll be going through at the end of the stream with a community poll to see who the best superhero is voted by you. I want to get all of these. What the oh my, how has it teleported me there? Yeah man, Michael Myers was so fun. For fuck's sake, I'm actually so bad at games. Why do people watch this? This is awful. Yeah, it's a real big shame. I feel like there's probably a gap in the community to maybe people already run these run the sort of like COD mini games in a way. There's probably still the communities there. I'm just not in touch with it anymore because I've just not grown out of it, but just I don't know, COD fell off. But yeah, it'd be really fun to just set up some COD lobbies and just play stuff like that, because it's honestly some of the most fun I've had in games, and I think that's probably what COD is all about, really. Just having stupid fun like that. Cloudy, what's up? Hope you're doing well. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the stream. If you've got a favourite superhero, feel free to drop it into the chat.
No, really, you shouldn't have. Really.
Am I meant to be kicking these barrels into that?
I think it's trying to kill us.
Yeah, that is definitely what you're meant to do. I'm actually so smart at this. I'm actually so smart. I was going to say Cloudy, I like the name as well. It's a very good name. A very W name.
That looks like it has a spirit in it.
Well, hey, we've got ourselves another spirit.
Hey, I'm back. Cable, you silly boy. Are you still blasting clones out here?
Whatever you're doing, Wade, keep doing it. My readings show the area became more unstable when you returned the statue. If you keep it up, this whole cavern will collapse, destroying the corpses Sinister is trying to get his hands on.
I'm a shoot, like, this is so dumb of me to say, but I've already started saying it now. I was like, gonna talk about Sinister, like, I'm assuming he's in the comics, which he probably is. But like, how big of a character is Sinister? Like, is it a scary villain? Is it like a Thanos kind of villain, or is it just kind of like a bit of a pushover one? Best superhero is Batman. We've got Batman ×2. So Nostromo voted for, or used the vote of Batman earlier in the chat. So I'll just put an X2 next to it. But yeah, so when we run the poll later, we've got Black Widow in it, Batman and Spider-Man. So dependent on whether you stick with your vote or switch up, because maybe another one tickles your fancy, Batman could be leading the community poll. I'm trying to think as well, like, who I would want to put into the poll. I kind of want to be a little bit edgy with who I put in. Who the fuck is putting... Oh wait, now we can go back to death, nice.
Who are you talking to?
One spirit remains.
Yeah, I kind of want to put just a different kind of superhero into the thing, because I'd normally go between like Spider-Man or Batman. That would be where my vote probably lies. Is that Lady Gaga behind you on the wall? No. No, it's not Lady Gaga.
A delicious fruit for the living.
How do I get over here? Do I have to parkour?
You'll get it this time, Wade.
Yeah, the original of that painting behind me, where you can see the, like, where it cuts off there, kind of like the chin, the full print of it is like a nudie painting with boobs. So if I had the full thing, it would probably get me demonetized instantly. So yo John, what's up? Hope you're doing well. Patience. See, I just know that there's so many like trophies that are probably associated to this, but I don't know what kind of thing to do. Do we be patient or do we skip the queue? What's the trophy for? Because I've given up on so many different things. Like, there's one for slapping Wolverine, which I just didn't slap him enough, so I have to go back and get that. Dirty dog. Ooh, maybe. Maybe when the stream's finished, I put the real painting behind me. I change it on a daily basis for streaming. I wonder why so much art is just nude stuff. Like, when you look at so many of like the popular paintings, they're just naked people. It's just, I don't know. Are artists pervert? Or not perverts. Do they just love nakedness? Like, it's kind of a common theme. Patience is not a virtue. I knew that was going to be a trophy. Choose the patience option all the way through the line in the carnival. Patience pays off. In reality, you should have just skipped the queue. Makes a lot more sense. You get there quicker. But being British, we love to queue for things, so guess I'm adhering to my British norms there by queuing up like a good person.
Freaking hate clowns. And cows.
Yeah, we don't want to be getting anybody demonetized in the comments. That's I've probably said too much already myself. This cannon is sick. Oh, we've got a little pirate hat and everything.
Step right up and join the scariest show on earth. Oh, cool, it's a circus.
Are we even meant to be shooting? This just gives me the... I think there's a mini game in... What's behind? There's like the mini game in Resident Evil 4 like this, but there was also one in Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Like a little pirate game where you have to shoot stuff. I don't even know what we need to shoot here. I'm just shooting everything. Like we're getting damage as well. Like what's going on there? Officially a Carney trophy unlocked. What's that for? Get a high score at the carnival. Okay, nice, nice. It's nice that we could set the high score.
This looks oddly familiar. Where am I?
Whoa.
I know how thick
Oh, this reminds me of... There was this really... Not weird video, but there was a guy, Elvis the Alien, one of his recent videos. He reviewed... Is it a stop motion film where they use like figures, kind of like Robot Chicken in a way? I'm butchering me describing this film, but it was made from a really sort of like famous director, and it's taken him like 20 years to release this film or whatever it is. It's one of his recent videos on the channel, but this just reminds me of it with just the creepiness of everything. Wow.
Well, that wasn't part of the plan.
This is just so chaotic.
Ah, look at us. Just two guys, both with regenerative powers, fleeing what used to be a dormant horde of evil killers.
I'm trying to shoot myself. I thought there'd be an achievement for shooting Deadpool, but
QT with the old Wolfie. Good times, Logan.
what's that, a taco? I'm really struggling to... I guess you're not meant to understand Deadpool, let's just keep it at that, I guess. But I'm really struggling to understand what the fuck is happening here.
Oh, look, it's me.
Now we've got Monsters Inc. music playing, like, what on earth?
I resent that remark.
Hey, who you calling messed up?
Us.
Oh, okay. Well, we kind of are.
Do you know what? Spending 20 years on a film is... For somebody to give it a 2 out of 10, that is kind of crazy, but then again, I don't know how much I'd care about a YouTuber reviewing my stuff. Like, if it's well received from film critics, I guess that's the main thing. Or you're just happy with it yourself, you know? But yeah, speaking of making films for long times, I saw this interesting clip from a podcast, and I know I went on the other stream about how I hate people on podcasts, but this clip I thought was quite interesting, and it was talking about things that we probably won't see in our lifetime. So apparently our Queen Elizabeth, that like died recently, she wrote a letter to the Prime Minister of Australia, I think, or somebody in Australia, and it can't be opened for like 80 years, so it like gets opened in like 2085 or something, and then the contents can be released. And then some other guy made a film in 2015, and it's not allowed to be released until 2115, so in 100 years. I think the film is literally called 100 Years, and nobody knows what the film is about besides the director, obviously. And we're probably, unless we can think of a way to last over 100 years, we're probably never going to see this film. So it kind of really hit my weird kind of maybe OCD of, or no, fear of missing out, of like not knowing what that film is going to be about, unless I ask the director personally. Oh, thank you so much, Seg, for the kind words. I really do appreciate that. It means the world. But yeah, we try to be as chill as possible. Scream at games where we don't need to, well, not scream, but if something bad happens, we'll be a bit dramatic. But yeah, overall we're chill, and as well, hopefully the chat are nice and relaxed as well, and having a good time. Cloudy, you remember when I was going for the Waifu Impact Platinum? Yeah, that was, so I remember I was one trophy away. I needed to find like 2 more stars, I think, and then I had to go for, I think I went for, oh fuck. Oh, thank goodness you can teleport. We needed to get like 1 more star, I think, to unlock all of the gallery stuff. And on the map, I think I searched in the stream for a little bit before I had to go. And then when I came back on, it was literally a 5-minute job. One of the stars I needed was in like the very top right of the map, like off a cliff. So I probably would have found it eventually. But yeah, it was really fun, chilled platinum, and the jiggle mechanics. Oh, Polus Vision trophy unlocked, complete death baby. Yeah, very fun, super chilled platinum. R rated. Okay, we completed it while wearing a pirate hat. Interesting. So yeah, Waifu Impact, great platinum, and as well the jiggle mechanics were 10 out of 10. Jeez, can't wait to upload the platinum video on the channel. Yeah, W's in the chat for Seg. Or how about W's in the chat for everybody, because you're all super cool.
Go. Finish your journey and stop Sinister.
Baby,
Our time will come.
you believe this? Cock blocked twice in my own game. Cowboy up, nerd. Time for melon farmers to pay the ferryman. That's an
Ooh.
fuck yeah moment right there.
America, yeah. It's getting me in the mood for Helldivers 2, being all patriotic and stuff. Yeah. Guns, yeah.
This strange new world death has presented us with.
Ah, Serg, you're an Arsenal fan as well. My guy.
Ah, I love it. It's very.
Yeah, I'm a gooner.
God, what's that over there?
I was gonna say I was contemplating wearing a Arsenal top for this stream, but I went to the gym earlier in my Arsenal top, and I had a shower, so I changed out of it. Hey, we got Wolverine.
Just a little surprise for our
Seg, how are you feeling about the Man City game on the weekend? Do you think we're gonna win?
We need everybody on this one if we're gonna stop Sinister. It means you too.
Man, there are so many W's in the chat right now. Jeez.
Scratching your ass, bub, and get into the fight.
It's nice to know that Wolverine's awake.
He said ass bub.
Why is my man moving up Peter Griffin?
Come on, we gotta get to Sinister before the X-Men do. I don't want them ruining our glorious moment of vengeance.
He's watching it in the Discord when I get to see. Man, hopefully Martinelli's fit for the game. I think he'll probably sit on the bench with that foot injury he's got. But no. I think we'll be in a good position. I don't want to be overconfident because then you look silly. But I do think we'll get a win, or if like we'll come away with a draw at a minimum. I don't think City are the City they once were. A few injury scares as well. Yeah, don't worry. When we score, or if we score a winner, I'll collectively be screaming with you, probably from a pub, while you're in the Discord. Yeah, man, what a guy Martinelli is. Like, he's such a good player, and he's so young as well. It's the good thing about our squad. Just so much potential there, and they seem like really nice guys as well. It'll be interesting to see that Marquinhos guy. I think he's on loan at the minute in France somewhere. Could be wrong. But it'll be interesting to see if he comes back in summer and if he gets a chance in the team, or if we just sell him. I think there are rumours that we could sell him, but yeah, he's like another sort of young, what the fuck, young talent. Ah. Wow, these guns, I don't even know what these guns are, but I love them. It'd help if I could hit my shots though. I stink. Jeez. Right. Change the gun as that button.
How many bullets are in your head so far?
Do you know what? It sounds stupid because now they're, I guess, like they're just a rival for us because they're one of the best teams in the league. But I don't actually mind City. I think it's more so that I like Pep and what he does to teams. I know there's an argument to say that he only takes over teams with lots of money and the infrastructure there, but I mean, yeah, fair point. But I think he's a class manager. The way that he sort of innovates as well, very interesting watch. Yeah, be interesting to see if City are even in the league next season. If those 115 charges that are up against them go through. I think with Tierney, yeah, being injury prone was probably one of the issues. I think he's a class player. I really love Tierney, but I don't think that he fits the system that Arteta wants. Because primarily Zinchenko tucks into like CDM and plays as a centre midfielder, and when you watch Tierney try to do that, he couldn't do it too well. I think he was open to learning to do it, but when there's better players in the team and you need to win games then and now, you can't really wait for somebody to maybe be good in like the hybrid role. But as a sort of like just an out and out left back, if you want to whip balls into the box, which I think is useful to have diversity in a team, absolutely class. And defensively, he's so sound as well. Like I'm not a fan of Zinchenko at all. Like I just don't trust him. He's so weak on the ball and he's so prone to making defensive mistakes. So if Tierney did get another chance in like the hybrid role, I'd love it. But then Kiwior is playing really well. Sort of, he's stepped up recently. So yeah. I don't know, see. To be fair, the weird thing that I'll say, I don't mind City fans too much. Like, one of my bosses is a City fan and we can have good conversations about football. I can understand why some of them are quite jarring, but the thing that gets me on Twitter is that City fans and Liverpool fans just love each other. Like, they're just constantly sucking each other off on the timeline, which I'm very confused about, because like, you're technically a rival. Like, when Arsenal were playing, who were we playing a few weeks ago, before the break, and like Liverpool and City were just loving each other on the TL. Like, oh, I hope this happens for you. Like, we're two of the best teams. Like, you're meant to be rivals. stop loving each other. I do have to say, obviously Tottenham fans are the worst. We do have to just get that disclaimer out. Oh, Cardi is burnt out from trophy hunting. And you watched a Crisis video and it got you back into it. Nice. Glad that spurred you on to go out and start getting some more trophies. What have you been playing recently, trophy wise, that you've got? I think it's just swings and roundabouts. I go through it myself when it comes to sort of trophy hunting. You'll go through a phase of playing loads of games and getting trophies and whatnot, and then you'll just kind of relax, and then you'll see someone and be like, oh yeah, like this was great, I'm even going to platinum this game, or just start playing games again. So I completely feel you. Glad you're back in business, getting some trophies. Yeah, it was peak for Tierney, but great soldier, and hopefully he comes back, because he's still really young as well. He's like mid-20s, so he's still got such a good career ahead of him. Assuming he can stay fit, that is. Who's sucking who? I'm not quite sure I can. Not sure I can repeat that. I don't think I should have said that in the first place. It may have involved Twitter users and Manchester and City and Liverpool fans. Not very interesting. Who's in the FA Cup so they can't get it? Yeah. I think Liverpool fans are probably insufferable to be in the same room with. Like I was up with some family watching, slightly up north, I'd say, like Leicester, kind of Midlands I guess, but north for me, and there was a Liverpool fan in the pub watching the game. I think it's the game where we drew, the first game. I think it was at Anfield, where we went like 1-0 up within like a matter of minutes. And like this Liverpool fan was with his kids as well, and it was like a family kind of pub. And he was just like giving it just like to the air, like he was just like screaming about like Liverpool chants. I'm like, I can understand it if you're like in Liverpool, that would make sense, but like you're in a kind of neutral venue and it's not even like really a big football bar, and you're like doing the most. And then I've never seen somebody go into their shell and just completely shut the fuck up when Arsenal like went up 1-0 up. I was just like, if I wanted to chant "You're not singing now," it would be a perfect thing. But I'm like yeah, it's just funny. But I just find they can be quite annoying sometimes. Very vocal, and I prefer just to chill in the background and be quiet. Yeah, I can get behind Seg saying there are some really good parts of the internet if you wanted to see some of that that action. But obviously, I'm not encouraging that kind of stuff on stream. Are you working on Destroy All Humans remake? I remember playing that as a kid on PlayStation 2. Like my friends had it and I never had it, so he like brought it. Like I remember I invited him over to play one day in primary school, and low-key, like we were like friends, but like low-key I did just want to play Destroy All Humans because I didn't have it. So it was kind of a selfish way of inviting him over and having to share like one pad as well. Like so I'd watch him and be like, oh, let me play it, like it's at your house constantly. But yeah, I've not, I don't think I've played the remake at all. I did have a look at the JoJo game though that you've put, and I did consider actually going for the platinum on that. So you have to let me know how it is, because it's definitely something I'm interested in potentially playing at some point. So it did look quite good. Ouch, ouch, ouch. I should probably use my grenades. There's so many like things that I'm not using. I'm just using like the basic weapons and the guns. Can we tell that I'm not very good at games? I'm just here for vibes. Oh, this gun is sick. Yo. It shoots like a potato pea shooter, but I tell you what as well, I don't know how many people still play Call of Duty, or Warzone should I say, but they're bringing back Rebirth, right? and that was such a fun. I know it's on mobile, but I think they're actually bringing it back on April 3rd for like ranked play. And I tell you what, I may actually re-download Warzone because I did love a bit of Rebirth. It's like, as somebody that doesn't like the new multiplayer as much, just because it is a bit trashy, I felt like Rebirth Island was the perfect sort of blend of a new way to play multiplayer. Like fast paced, not too long, perfect kind of length games. If you're like decent enough as well, you can pick up like 10 kills, which is really satisfying. So many games to play, such little time.
And then there were none.
Teleport. Oh shit, 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 shit. Oh my god. Do I have to run up? No, I can double jump this, right? Yeah, I just can use the gun. That would make sense.
I need these.
Oh, you've been playing Resurgence Ranked. What I don't even know what it's called now. The last time I played Rank was on Al Mazrah, and I've played the new map once, I think, once or twice. Funnily enough, my first game I played on it in a duo with my friend, we got a win, and we had no guns leveled up on the new map. But I really want to play it because it does kind of give Verdansk vibes. I just don't have enough things leveled up, and I don't really like playing solos. But yeah, I've seen that Resurgence has been quite sweaty, but hopefully Rebirth is good. I'm definitely gonna try and jump on for that. So I'm quite excited for COD again. Ah, so there's a different JoJo games with a story. Okay. May just have to investigate the options then. Like, I really love playing games. Maybe really love is a strong word, strong phrasing there. But I do love playing games that are kind of out of my normal game genre. So I think JoJo would be like a really good one for me to play that's just slightly different from what I normally play. I did consider going for the Jujutsu Kaisen Platinum. I'm conscious that that is a tremendously awful grind. And as well, it kind of gave me Walking Dead's Destiny's vibes of just how sort of like poor the production value is on it. So I was kind of like, oh, I don't really know if I want to spend money on a game that's not had much effort in. At full price at least, maybe I'd pick it up if it was a lot cheaper. Thanks for tuning in, Stromo. Hopefully you managed to do your work nice and quickly and I've not distracted you from that. We'll probably be streaming for about another hour or so. Essentially, if some of my friends are playing pro clubs, I'll jump on with them and finish the stream. If not, I'll probably just be on for whenever. So hopefully I'll catch you again. Maybe you'll get to see the poll of who wins the superhero, who's the best superhero. So if you're new to the chat as well, and I haven't mentioned this for the millionth time already, we are, well, just comment in who you think your favourite superhero is. I'll write it down on a bit of paper, and then we'll do a poll at the end of the stream of who we think is the community's favourite superhero. I feel like I need to change my gun here. Yeah, look at that. Eat some shotgun shells. I really want to get this gun. There we go. Couldn't get it before, just the way things were lining up. So in terms of games, I downloaded Blood Bowl 3, and I've kind of dabbled. I think I dabbled in Blood Bowl 1 back when I had like a PC that could actually play games. I know it's not that intensive to play Blood Bowl. But yeah, I've downloaded number 3. I don't know how good it is, but the Platinum seems to be somewhat like achievable for a player that's not too like hardcore into it and quite a noob like myself. So I think off stream that's probably going to be one of the games I'm working on in the background, just as kind of like a chill out platinum. I am long shotting, by long shot I mean like in the future I'd love to get Final Fantasy VII Rebirth's platinum, but I do find that the harder difficulties and doing all of the challenges do actually prove, what the fuck, do actually prove quite hard for me sometimes. But yeah, put like 82 hours into the game and I'm kind of just taking a small break from Final Fantasy because I've had so much fun with it. I don't want to kind of burn myself out and kind of put a negative memory of the game, because like I've just got, I think I need to do all of the chocobo racing and then like some of the harder battle like arena challenges, and they are tough and I just don't really want to ruin the fantastic experience I had. So I am kind of, besides Deadpool, which is our stream game, Blood Bowl is a passive game. I'm kind of in the market for a new game to platinum. How do we, where do we, how do we, where do we, here we go. So smart, so smart. That's it, Cloudy, that's a good question. Do I have any dream platinum trophies? I think having Final Fantasy VII Remake, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, and then in 4 years time whenever the new Final Fantasy Part 3 comes out, those three are definitely like dream platinums that, just because I like the franchise so much, I kind of just really want to get the platinums, but they do take kind of a lot of dedication and a lot of time to do. And as well, the Crisis Core, Final Fantasy Crisis Core, the remake that came out, it's a similar thing with that. I've played the game, I've done the majority of things, I just need to run the game through on hard mode and complete, is it like Minerva or something, like one of the hardest bosses. So it's, yeah, it just takes a kind of big chunk of time and I never really find enough time to dedicate to it. You want to get a Bloodborne? Yeah, that's tough. Never played Bloodborne. I probably will get mugged off for this, but I've played, hey, dog. Whoa. I've played a little bit of Elden Ring. I know it's probably like the easier one of, is it a FromSoft game? I'm not really too into the scene of really hard games. I just know it's quite difficult. Elden Ring's one of the easier ones, and it would be cool to get that platinum, but I just never really, maybe I like my hand being held a lot in games, so I just never really got into it. I did have a lot of fun when playing it through with a friend, so if I'd done it co-op, I'd love to get the Elden Ring platinum that way. But again, it's just a lot of time and effort that goes into it, and there's just so many other games that maybe are just easier and more fun to play, because you just do need to learn a lot. Besides Bloodborne, are there any other sort of dream platinums that you've got? Or anybody in the chat as well? What are some platinums that you're maybe going for that are tough, or kind of passively in the background you're maybe working towards one day but you're not kind of stressing it, sort of thing? Like at the minute, I'm working through Back for Blood, and the last trophy I need is so grindy. It's like killing 53,000 Ridden. So you just need to sit in a corner with a melee build and just farm kills, and it takes so long. So there's kind of a dream platinum in a way, but probably for the wrong reasons. It's just I want to get it done because it's so grindy and boring. I'm like 20,000 kills out of 53, so it's probably going to take me like another 6 hours to do. So I need to find some nice YouTube videos to watch in the background as I'm grinding away at that. Super Meat Boy. Yeah, that's again. It's one of those games where I can respect and watch all of the content in the world, like from other content creators. But for me personally, I just have no interest in playing it. Maybe because it is really hard. But yeah, just kind of platforming games aren't really my bag. But yeah, watching the content on it on YouTube is quite fun. Just seeing people suffer.
Bullets! How convenient. Sometimes I let my guns do the talking. And boy are they chatty.
Sorry, I almost died reading your Foot Champs comment sex. You went 2 to 38. Does that mean you got 2 wins and 38 losses? Oh, fucking hell. Oh. Because I'll tell you what, if you manage to get even if you manage to qualify for Foot Champs, that's a fantastic effort. The fact that you managed to get 2 wins as well, that's sick. I don't even play Foot Champs because it's so sweaty. Like, I want to enjoy my weekends. I remember like at uni, I started Foot Champs at the start of the weekend. I had like a crazy weekend of just being social and going out. And it came to like Sunday morning, I came back from, I think I had 10 games I needed to get. And out of those 10 games, I don't know what level of the tier it was to get like one of the rewards, but I was like 4 wins away from it. So logically you should get 4 wins out of 10, hopefully. But I was a little bit tired after a night out and attempted to get some wins, and yeah, I did not get the wins. I stayed up till like 5 AM trying to get it before it closed. Yeah, foot champs. If you can get a win in that, then yeah, fair. Like fairs. I play FIFA a fair amount, and I don't even bother playing it, so I probably wouldn't even get a win. You enter the live chat and they give you free entry. It's fairly easy to qualify now, no? Like, you get so many points for stuff. Maybe I'd say like in FIFA 18 it's probably a lot harder. This slow-mo is going on for a bit too long. Oh, you can move. Whoa. Super Meat Boy Platinum isn't that hard. What? Nah, no way. Unless you're a god at a platform or whatever, or you're just a god at Super Meat Boy. What? Hang on, what's it on PSN profiles? So let's see this. Yeah. So that maybe I've been duped here for being gullible. But it says it's a 10 out of 10 with a silly amount of hours. If I purchase the game and we play on SharePlay, can you get the platinum for me? I think there's probably a video idea there. I made my viewer get the Super Meat Boy Platinum for me. So if you're down to do that, then you're more than welcome to. But speedrunning it as well. Like, I know Super Meat Boy is tough, but speedrunning as well. At the best of times, speedrunning is difficult. So fair play on that. Jeez. Yeah, I honestly can't remember the. So there's been so many FIFAs now. I've played every single one. I just forget like what what FIFA 18 like kind of was like, you know, or how difficult it would be. I bet Cloudy, what's your price to get the platinum? That definitely sounds like it would be a banger video as well.
Launch sequence initiated. Aerodynamic stabilizer activated.
Because yeah, I play the new FIFA FC24, and even if you play like normal divisions, and because like when you don't play it for a while, it like knocks you back to like Division 7. I recently started playing it again, and like all of the teams I was playing was just like full of icons, like full of the meta players, and it's like every single player has the same exact team. It's so boring. £5 and a Freddo, take it or leave it. See, I think £5 reasonable, but a Freddo, I need to take out a mortgage to get a Freddo nowadays. How much are they? Like 25p? Disgrace. It is a disgrace. I remember when they were like 5p.
Oh my god, what's that over there?
What the fuck? This game.
What are you doing over there?
Just a little surprise for our player.
JR's Big Adventure. Complete road to victory. A million bucks, huh? Well, if I had that kind of cash flow, I'd love to pay that much. But unfortunately I can't.
Is that Deadpool?
That's kind of cute. Little Wolverine C4 device.
I didn't sign up for this.
Hey, ex-pals. I'll tell you what, for a PlayStation 3 game, this doesn't I mean, it does look like a PlayStation 3 game, but it doesn't actually look that bad. I don't know how much they updated it or remastered or whatever they done in the port to the PS4 version. Like how drastically different it looks, but as an older game, it was quite sick.
See the look on the ex-chumps' faces?
Right, let's unlock some stuff. Wow, man. How many points did I have there? Like a couple 100,000, and it's now gone.
Maybe we should wait for them.
What? No way. We're taking Sinister down ourselves. This is our game. Holy crap, that's a long way down.
Oh, for fuck's sake, why am I so bad?
Screw that. We do our own stunts, pansy.
How did I miss that jump before? What? Oh, no. Don't do that. Teleport. There we go. Hey, 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 hey.
And well,
Stop shooting. Not nice. Ow, 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 ow. Oh, ow, ow, ow. What is going on here? Oh my goodness, these Star Wars lightning people are absolutely... Oh, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die. Stop! Ow! Nah, man. Just kill me, just kill me. What the... I'm not looking forward to playing this on the hardest difficulty. What is effective at
You see the look on the ex-chum's
getting them
faces?
guys?
Maybe we should wait for them.
What? No way. We're taking Sinister down ourselves. This is our game. I am so taking this gun. Holy crap, that's a long way down. We should call
Whoa.
in the stuntman for this.
Screw that. We do our own stuff, pansies.
Okay, so this gun is the good choice to use. Let's just snipe these out. Look at me being smart, playing the game sensibly instead of just trying to run through it. I wonder how many people I could convince to collectively play Super Meat Boy on my behalf. So like everyone else does like a section for me. So it's like less difficult for like just one person to get.
Roll for melee damage.
I was gonna say, the only other game that I'm aware of that's probably harder than Super Meat Boy is it's like a rhythm game, I think. It's like almost like a dungeon game or something. And you have to move like on the beat. And it's only got a few people that have platinumed it. Like it's a really... Can people stop shooting me?
Hey, look! More floaty things to jump on.
That's quite a maze.
A maze for the player. Don't screw this up. It's a long drop down.
But yeah, it's like you have to complete the game like flawlessly, so you have to like memorize all of like the beat patterns by listening to it and jumping at the right time. And yeah, I've seen a few people like talk about it but not actually play it. I can't remember the name off the top of my head. Maybe somebody in the chat knows.
Keep moving to the Citadel. Hey!
Yes, Cloudy, there we go. Crypto the Necro Dancer, that's the one I'm on about. Yeah, just for me personally, like, fair play to the people that can get that platinum. Like, but I'd honestly tear my hair out.
Wow! It's like killing someone in the future.
Just the amount of commitment that goes into like a platinum like that. I can only imagine like Super Meat Boy's like up there with that kind of difficulty. Are there any other games besides those two that are similar in being hard?
From stuff like this. See these? These are bullets. I need these. Would it kill you to do a better job killing them?
Okay, he's full of that. He played it for 2 hours and haven't popped the trophy. Fucking hell. Yeah.
Hey, maybe do it slower.
At least, dependent on how you have your trophy list, with games that are at 0%, you can actually delete. I know some people like having their trophy list so it's just platinums or like 100%. For me, my list, you can see when I'm doing a challenge video because there'll be like loads of platinums, a little break where I maybe don't get platinums, and then back to like 20 platinums in a row. But I have in the past, if I've like played the game when I was younger especially and left it at 0%, I do actually just delete it off of my profile if I have no intention of going for
Come on, let's talk
platinum.
about this.
That's what she said. Oh man, I need to add some scenes into OBS to have like little clips and stuff, because that would have been the perfect Michael Scott meme moment. Oh no 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 no. There we go. Gonna say if that's how I die, I'll be fuming. Jump King. See, it seems that all of the toughest platinums are they platformers? Am I right in thinking that they're platform sort games?
Fuck those Sinisters at the Citadel. Get going.
Like it seems to be like that's the genre of like hardest games. I'm surprised there's not like any other. Can I get back up to that? No, I can't. Oh, why did it spawn when I lost the weapon? Ah, yes, we're back.
Yep.
Hopefully this damages.
You're in my pocket.
I was gonna say another genre that I think is maybe it's just me. I'd say like fighting games potentially have like really hard platinums to get, and also dependent on the game. Sometimes racing games, I think maybe so it's more so like a grindy aspect which makes them difficult instead of actually like challenge. But like Dragon Ball Z, Fighter Z. Do you call it Fighter Z or Fighters? With a Z. Don't really know what's the correct pronunciation of that one, but like that, you need to get like 20 million Zenny or something, which is a crazy amount of Zenny to get. And obviously you need to win like ranked games as well. Yeah, they do look quite retro, like a lot of the games that have been mentioned.
We must be getting close. Sinister's throwing a whole lot of clones at us. Are you ready to die?
F123. Is that just an awful platinum experience to go for, or is it kind of decent? I started... I don't think it was the actual F1 game. I think it was the F1 manager game. But I don't know anything about F1 besides I like Lewis Hamilton. That's kind of like the extent of my knowledge for F1, and I was trying to like get into it. But it's kind of hard when Max Verstappen is just winning everything. Imagine if someone's trying to be a football fan for the first time and they don't support Man City and it's just Man City winning everything. It's just kind of a bit boring and not fun. So I kind of learnt the basics of it, and I played a bit of the F1 manager, which was okay, but I didn't understand a lot of the things. So I wasn't really winning too much and put it down. I'm pretty sure the F1 game has like a good career mode, right? Which is quite cool. Kind of like gives me NBA vibes of like the story. Oh, can I get some health, please? Health, 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 health. Who do you support an F1 team? Is that the correct terminology? Who do you want to win races? What team do you support? I think that's right.
Destroy him, my mighty Earthquakers!
Oh shit! He's throwing the tubbies at me again! I love the tubbies!
Earthquaker! Crush him into dust!
Deadpool said he wants an awful platinum. Why is it a bad platinum?
How close does it take to kill Deadpool?
1 million.
Tricked you. Can't be killed.
McLaren and Lando Norris. Yeah. I was gonna say it's not a winning team, so I can imagine it's quite exciting to sort of watch. Surely they I could be speaking rubbish here, but surely McLaren should start doing well within the next couple years, no? They seem like a team that should be really good and like win a lot of things, but they just are quite unlucky. Oh, you gotta get to the highest rank online. Oh my goodness, yeah, I would be awful at that.
What do you think?
Need for Speed is probably my limit when it comes to racing games, and I can't say I'm particularly good at that either.
I have defeated death, but you will never survive it all.
Moving on. Holy shit.
Red Dead 2 Platinum would be good. It's not that hard, only time consuming. Yeah, is it the... It's not... The gold medals does take some time, but isn't it you need to... is it take a picture of all of the wildlife, or see all of the wildlife, which is like very kind of RNG and just very long-winded. See, I kind of kick myself for this because I have played Red Dead 2, and the bit that I've got to is where you... I'm not too familiar with all of the stories, I've not played it in a long time, but essentially I've gone to like an island, and I think there may be like... I think there's like an army or something on the island. I think maybe. Is it like Spanish or a Mexican army? I think that's the right where I'm at, if that's even Red Dead 2. I just remember there being like a tropical island or something and you being captured. I think maybe. That's where I got to in the game, so I think that's still pretty early. But I just didn't enjoy Red Dead Redemption 2, which is probably quite a shocking thing to say. But I got it for Christmas, and it came out obviously a bit before. So like all of my friends were playing it months before, and I like waited essentially. So I was like upgrading my PlayStation 4. I got like a bundle, and I was like, okay, yeah, I'll wait. And it's kind of like a case where the hype died down, and so did my interest in a way. Like I played it for a bit, and then just random, like it wasn't even at fault of the game being bad. I just put it down, and just never went. Like I just never got back into it. And like I've tried to go back, and I was at that like tropical island or wherever it is. And yeah, maybe I just need to do a reboot of the game from the start, and maybe I'll get into it. But yeah, not a bad game. I just never. I got into it and then fell out of it quite quickly just because of other games. I think because it was sometimes if a game is so big, it can it puts me off a little bit. It's like the amount of times, like I think back to when I played Skyrim on PlayStation 3, and I absolutely loved it and sunk a lot of time into it. But then I've tried to go back and play it, and it's like I can never get into the groove of my previous playthroughs. So then I tried to start a new playthrough, but I'm familiar with the start of the game because I restart it so much, and then get bored and never play it. It's really weird with such big games how they can be quite daunting and hard to get into. How long have you been into F1 for? Or is it kind of like you've been into it for a long time? Oh fuck, no.
Don't do that again.
Cause yeah, I can imagine getting a podium for your team as well. That must be like crack, sort of. It must hit differently. Oh, you got a Red Dead 2 Platinum. I mean, fair play. That is a very difficult Platinum to get. I do respect it. It's weird. I just feel like everybody loves it so much, and like while it is justified because it is really cool, I don't know. I'm just not got into it. It's like Elden Ring, really good game, like on paper, reviewed and stuff. But it just never I never got hooked into it. I always found something else to play. Okay, so you got into it in lockdown. So that's, when was lockdown? Like 4 years ago, maybe? Yeah, when I first became aware, oh, how's it put me all the way back here? Yeah, I remember like my first sort of conscious memory, which is only a new memory, of Formula One was when Lewis should have won the last race of the season. It was like the very controversial thing. It like made it all over Twitter, and that's when I kind of was like, oh, this is kind of a bit interesting. I don't really understand it, but it's kind of cool. And then like the season after that, I watched a few races, but I cannot class myself as a fan. I guess I kind of passively watch it occasionally and can appreciate cars going fast.
Get your booty on the dance floor.
Yeah, what I don't understand though as well is that what everyone just hates Max. I'm sure there's probably some justified reason for like the hatred towards him, but no matter where you go, like it's very, I don't know, unless you're maybe Dutch, like, or just a Red Bull fan, like nobody likes him. Like I've never met a Max Verstappen fan.
You may have defeated them, but you will never survive it all.
Oh, hello. Probably some better weapons I can be using in here. Maybe the... Okay, that's not doing anything. Let me just drop a Granada. Nice. Ah! Thanks for tuning in, Segs. Hope you have a good rest of your evening. And hopefully I'll catch you on another stream at some point as well. Enjoy your grinding. Is this the... Where was it that I needed to go? And I died. I kind of fell into a... I think I went up one of these bits, didn't I? Oh, I went under here.
But is it big enough?
Oh shit. Can you please stop shooting me? That's not nice. I can't lie, maybe I shouldn't think ahead so much because I've ruined things, but I'm thinking about playing this game on the hardest difficulty, and I know I've got loads more upgrades that I can get along the way to make this slightly easier, but I just know that I'm going to suck so much. Unless you can speedrun the game. Actually no, you need to normally kill a certain amount of enemies anyway to progress. Oh my goodness, this is so long-winded. I'm so locked in. Ah!
Take your time, Deadpool.
I'm gonna have to slow down if you want to get.
These metal dudes are so hard to get. I'll register a hit, please, please, please. There we go, nice. Right. Oh my goodness, more. Oh, hopefully this fella's almost dead. Nice. Don't want to use that gun.
Do you not bleed?
God, that was intense.
Witness the move. Okay, I'm gonna hurl. What do you think? Sharp, right?
Okay. How much? There's probably. Oh my god, there's so much fighting.
No one survived, champ.
The streamer gets shocked at fighting in fighting game.
Who are you trying to hit?
There's got to be a comment from him to the camera just acknowledging how long this segment has been. It's been so long. If you're just joining the stream as well, welcome, welcome. We're playing through Deadpool, doing a first kind of blind playthrough, trying to go for the Platinum Trophy. Obviously we're not going to get it in the first run, we're just enjoying the game as such. But the theme of today's stream as well is we are, or you, the chatters, are voting of who the best superhero is. So it can be anybody you like, Marvel, DC, or any other genre of superheroes. You could probably pick some of the people from The Boys as well. So yeah, if you're signed into a YouTube account, feel free to just drop a comment of who you want your vote to be, and then we'll be doing a poll at the end of the stream. Batman is still winning, so Batman has 2 votes so far, but obviously the poll itself that we put up, Castromo, could potentially swing in a different superhero's favour. We'll have to find out. Ever since I wrote Batham though on the piece of paper, I just can't think of Batman any differently.
Curse you, Deadpool!
Oh, 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 whoa, 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 whoa. Not cool, not cool. I'm assuming, do we go through here? Where do we need to go?
Obliterate this abomination!
What? It's more? Sweet mama! It's an
Okay, let me just use this against the big chunguses.
Wow! Wish I had a third hand for my other gun.
Do not fail me, Groot!
Oh my goodness, this section is so long. Give me a break. Give me a cutscene or something, please. I mean, if you want to do that to skew the votes, you're more than welcome. Maybe I'll sign in on my personal account and throw in a vote. I do think for most superheroes it's probably like conventionally just a toss up between Batman and Spider-Man. Like I think they're just like the most common kind of like household names in a way for casual fans potentially, who don't know sort of how many superheroes there are. Even as like hardcore fans, they still probably stack up quite well. Question is though, who has the better movies if you collectively look at all of the, let's say, modern Batman films and also Spider-Man? Who do we think has the better film lineup? So if we're talking about the Raimi Spider-Man, yeah, let's go for the Raimi Spider-Man and then Christopher Nolan's Dark Knight trilogy. I think that's probably the easiest comparison of trilogies to make, because there are actually 3 of them. What do we think is the better? Yeah, I'd definitely say Spider-Man's very relatable. I'm inclined to somewhat agree that Batman is relatable, but then not everybody goes through the tragic events of what happened to his parents, and also aren't millionaires. So, yeah. But no, I hear your point, they are relatable, most common. Anybody like Superman? I feel like if there were some older people, maybe they'd like Superman, but as a younger person growing up, I don't know, he just never appealed to me. I feel like if you grew up in like, I don't know, the 60s or 70s when Superman was like really big, people loved him, but now he's just a bit of a wet wipe, I think. This has been going on for so long. Oh, how are there more? Just leave me alone, would you? Oh, I'm wasting this attack. There we go, I can hit him. Is this a boss? Or just a different type? No, it wasn't a boss. Yeah, Spider-Man, yeah. I did enjoy Spider-Man 3 in fairness. I can see why it's definitely the weakest of the films. Oh, fuck. Do you know what? Saying that though, I've definitely seen Batman Begins, but I've not watched it as much as, I think Dark Knight is my favourite out of the 3, and then Dark Knight Rises, but I've never really watched Batman Begins sort of as an adult properly. Like, maybe because it's like kind of the origins and it's a little bit slower, and when I watched it as a kid I was bored, so I've got that memory. I'm sure it is like good in its own right, but I feel like if I watched it now, besides knowing that Scarecrow's in it and kind of like it's like the training stuff, I don't actually know too much about the story of it. Is this meant to happen? Is this meant to be happening here? I don't think this is meant to be I don't think this is meant to be happening. Oh shit, leave me alone. Let me just throw everything I have in the hopes that it does something. Oh, no, stop. Stop. Okay, one down, nice. Oh no, stop that. Hey, that's not very nice. Oh shit. Oh, you can't just be spawning in other enemies like this. This is no fair. Alright, you are an annoying little rat. There you go, out of here. Right, I need to get this guy when he not that move. When he charges at me, I think that's when I can hit him. Right now, there we go. Oh, finally. I do have to say, I did kind of question Robbie P's Batman, but I need to see more of the films before I could label him as my favourite Batman, because Christian Bale definitely has that title. But yeah, I don't think people were expecting Robbie P to be so good as Batman. I think he smashed it. It's kind of like the detective Batman that we wanted, you know? There we go. Once I finish this boss fight, I'll put a little poll in the chat. See who we think the best Batman is out of the most recent three. So Robbie P, Ben Affleck, and Christian Bale. Goodness, this guy is so tanky. Alright, come on, charge. There we go. I remember as a kid watching, I think it was, what was it, the 1992 animated series, like where Gotham is like really red, and like it's essentially just full of like villains, like they're pretty much taking over Gotham. I remember whatever was being shown on like the cartoon channels in the early 2000s is the animated series I've watched. I think it was the 92 one. Just sort of like, it just has such iconic, don't take this out of context, but back shots. Right, let's get a poll going. There we go. I'll give you 5 minutes, chatters, to vote who you think the best Batman is. We got Christian Bale, Robbie P, or Ben Affleck. I think I've spelled them right. So yeah. Right, where do I go through this door, or do I stand on the big red? I definitely go and stand on the big red X. That would make sense, wouldn't it? Wouldn't be a Deadpool game if we didn't stand on red X's. Okay, that didn't work. Oh, we need to go up here. Oh, flip. Where's the... Can't even jump up there, the fuck? Where's the hole that I went to get through? Oh. What? Why was it? Why did it let me shoot there on the X but not from the side? Apologies there. So let's take a look at this poll so far. Let me just expand that. So we've had 2 votes so far. So we got Robert Pattinson leading the old who's the best Batman. I think that could be quite controversial. I think it can be justified and can be argued. Um, but Christian Bale is a darn good Batman. Oh, I'm gonna have to. How am I gonna defeat these guys? Ow, 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 no. Okay, pistols work on him. Strange. I tried to go back, it's probably quite some time ago now, but I tried to go back and watch the Spider-Man, like the classic kind of one, the animated show on Disney. And I did get a fair few episodes in, to be fair, and was quite enjoying that. But it's just one of those things where I just watched it on a whim for a bit and then never picked it back up.
Thought I missed.
Destroy everything you ever loved.
How are these... This is like the main villain boss guy, right? Like, how is he a lot more squishier than the other people that we fought? Like, that was awful. Oh, that's all good, man. That's all good. Glad to know that your doggo's had a walk. Ah, he spawned another. Oh, he spawned another two. What? Oh shit! As I just said, this was easy. Oh, hello, hello, hello. Let me get some health, please.
Picture moment.
That came in clutch there. They were on me. Oh, why do more keep coming in? Do I need to do something particular here? Yeah, what? What's going on here? Why do they keep spawning? What am I doing? What am I doing? This can't be right. What am I doing wrong here? I've got to be doing something wrong, right? Unless they just infinitely spawn. See, I find that concept of speaking to like your neighbours so bizarre. Like, I have minimal interactions with my neighbours, and I think I prefer to keep it that way. I don't know. Yeah. I know, like in some kind of like communities, like people are like really close with like their neighbours, like they could be their friends. Like sometimes they have group chats and have like block parties and stuff. But yeah, just so in my area, it's just not like that. It feels almost like hostile in a way. Batman Ninja was good. Okay, is that like on any like streaming services, or would you have to like go to a specific place to watch that? Because I watched one of the rare times as well. Why are there so? I'm doing something. I have to be doing something wrong here. There's been like the 6th time they've spawned in. What? No. What? Sorry. Yeah, like one of... Oh, fuck off, would ya? I remember seeing like a clip of I think it's the Batman the Killing Joke, of like the very last joke where they're just like laughing together. And I remember just seeing that clip like out of context, and I was like, oh, I actually really need to watch this like film. And it was actually really good. I really enjoyed it. So I do need to watch more of the animated stuff because it is really good. Like, seeing as I watch so much, I say so much, I do watch a lot of anime as well. Ah, okay, they just want to stroke the dog. Yeah, I mean, good for the dog. Dogs love strokes, but yeah, as a pet owner, there's nothing more annoying when you're just trying to just just walk in peace and people want to touch a dog, and then you have to. I took my dog recently to like a sort of a big park, so obviously there's naturally just going to be people out on their like Saturday or Sunday walks whenever we went, and yeah, just so many people stopping to pet her, like, oh my god, how old is she? She's so tiny. Like, I'm just working off a script of the same shit to appease these randoms. Well, if the dog loves the strokes, that's all that matters. I was gonna say, my neighbours are quite, I don't want to say young, but they're at like the ages where they've got like kids of various ages. There are some older people. Yeah, it's quite a range. Oh, thank fuck! A sinister smush. What was that trophy for? I guess we'll never know. I think it's for completing that mission. Fuck. Oh. Oh, well, I've said welcome back. You just probably missed the grindiest section of this game where I was just fighting endless enemies. What was you grinding out with your pal? What was you playing?
We thought it'd be better for the game if we did it this way. You know, giving you the glory after we did all the work.
Just push your button to execute our super awesome amazing plan.
For a booty call, huh? Oh, nice. That is literally a booty call.
Real sinister, right? Seriously, roll credits. We're done here.
Is that the game? Surely not. It's done this before. Surely not. Surely not. That can't be the end.
That was awesome!
Deadpool! Hey! You did it, buddy. Look, I know we've had our differences, but
Well, thanks for coming to today's video. We're finished.
you, pal. And I hate to admit this, but we're actually not that much over budget. I didn't want to tell you that before, but now that the game's over, and, you know.
Grinding out the finals. What? Oh,
Get your checkbook ready.
I see so much stuff online about that. There's
You're going over budget, damn it! You gotta stop!
finals. I'm trying to think which. That's a free. Is it a free to play? Right? It's some kind of game like that. You may have to enlighten me on what it actually is about. I know it's like a multiplayer game, right? Waiting for top spin next month. Okay, so we're gonna finish the poll there because it's been up for 10 minutes, and Robbie P has absolutely cleared the free-to-play PvP. I thought so. I've seen a few things about it online. Is it just a PC game, or can you get it on console? So we're gonna end the poll there. Robert Patterson, Robbie P, 100% cleaned up with 4 votes. Then, fair play, fair play. Should we see who our favourite Spider-Man is?
Yeah, great. Like where we live. Who's hungry?
So there we go. We're going to go for another quick poll of who is the best Spider person out of the last 3. You've got Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield, or Tom Holland. I have to say, me personally, I'll be voting for Andrew Garfield. Me personally, I do love. Oh, Aiden, so sorry. You can put it in the chat of who of your favorite Batman. uh, See, I think as a childhood, Tobey Maguire was a. I'm just gonna come out of this in case I get DMCA'd or whatever it is for the intro, 'cause that happened last time. Um, yeah, I think Tobey was such a good Spider-Man, but then I just think Andrew Garfield is almost like disrespected and underrated in a way. Wait, the finals is a 300 to 5 hour platinum. Fucking hell! How many hours have you put into it so far, and how close are you to the platinum? Like, are you midway through? Okay, so I was. Oh, we've finished Deadpool, so let's just we can close this out, and then we will review the trophy list ever so quickly. Um, I was gonna do some Back for Blood grinding just to chill on the stream, but I'm actually gonna jump onto pro clubs in about 5-10 minutes with some friends and cut the stream, because we have been going for about 2.5 hours maybe, which I think is an awesome time. But let's review the old trophy list, and then we'll be heading out fairly soon. So let's sync this up. Oh, you're 80 hours in. Fucking hell, man. You've got a journey, but I salute you, good sir. Best of luck with that. Blood Bowl. Yeah, I kind of have vivid memories of playing like the first one when I was younger, and the platinum looks fairly like I'm not very. I don't want to say very good. I'm not that experienced with like with Blood Bowl, or I can't remember the Warhammer 40k. I'm not really too up to speed with like the games and stuff, so I'm not like good at them. I do have like a kind of interest in them. I think they're quite cool. But the platinum list, I checked out, it was like free on this month of PlayStation Plus or something, and the platinum list for it looks fairly achievable. So I'm gonna try doing that in my off time. SG24 stinky, get that off there. Do you know what? Yeah, it could be a stinky game. Do you know what? I don't think it's as bad as people make it out to be, though. I think content-wise, it's got a lot of content, which is it could be deemed as too much, but it's always nice to have more content than not enough. Do you know what though? I feel like if you start it, like if you've had fun, it doesn't really matter too much if you don't get the 100%. Like, say, is your trophy list like every single game you play? Is it like a platinum, like platinum, 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 100%, or do you have it like, I don't know, kind of like mine? So there'll be like random gaps of games that you've got platinums, but then you've just not sort of like finished them. Like Final Fantasy 16, I need to complete it on Final Fantasy mode. Oh yeah, there's just loads of different like gaps and stuff. I don't know what people's in the chat's trophy list is like as well. Yeah, I mean, with FIFA, you know what you get. It is what it is. I think playing pro clubs though is when you're with your friends, it's quite funny, like the banter and stuff that happens. And like if somebody misses an open goal or gives away a penalty, it's just jokes to get onto each other. Okay, so trophy wise, we've got 20 out of 51 with 30% through, which is quite shocking actually. I think I'm gonna wake up early tomorrow morning, and get like a morning stream, maybe at like 8 or 9 a.m. Because I've got the day off tomorrow, and play Deadpool again for a few more hours. And just, I think I'm going to grind out first some of the miscellaneous trophies. So score a combo higher than 40 in before they lock the elevators. So I'm going to put up a trophy guide for the next stream tomorrow morning. We're going to work through the miscellaneous trophies, because I think there is a chapter select. and then what I will do is we'll then start the playthrough on the hardest difficulty, which should be quite interesting. Upgrade all the weapons. Let me just reveal the trophy list there, because I don't know if you need to unlock everything in the game or if you just need to unlock all of the weapons to the max. Because if it's only the weapon, all player upgrades as well, down. Oh man, that's so sick that you've got like pretty much everything at 100%. Some of the FIFAs that I've got, well, I'll tell you which one it is. If I go onto my profile of games, oh, doesn't want to show the people. If we go to most played here, and so look, FIFA 15, and the servers shut down when I kind of got back into trophy hunting seriously. But the only one, score from the ground, is probably an easy one to get. I think it's a pro clubs and online related trophy. So enable a free kick or penalty style for your virtual pro. I've played pro clubs, like I've got the pro clubs trophy, so I don't know how I've not scored a penalty or free kick. Like I must have, but I just must have not activated it for the trophy. No idea where my copy of FIFA 15 is, so I don't want to pay £2 to get a trophy that I may not be able to. But yeah, the 0.1%. Yeah, I honestly don't know how the fuck I put 839 hours into FIFA 15. Like, that is an absurd amount. I mean, nobody's forced to get up early. If you've got the days off, do enjoy it. You can always watch the streams back as a VOD as well. So yeah, I'm just conscious that I've got a lot of free time over the weekend, but I can't actually stream, if that makes sense, just because I'm busy. So, but yeah, I'm sure people are probably interested to see like my most played games. FIFA 2016. As you can see, I like playing FIFA. As well, Destiny. I said in the stream the other day I really love playing this game, and we're at 63% with 335 hours. So I'd definitely love to go back and like get that, but I need to put together like a squad to do. So maybe that would be another stream idea to kind of clean that up with some viewers as well. Yeah, it's not the craziest amount of hours, to be fair. I don't think for games like 200 to 300 hours in a game. It's not too long, is it? A lot of FIFA platinums. What have I got for EA? The new EA. Now, I put 318 hours into the new EA game, which is kind of nuts. So, oh, you spent £10 on getting the FIFA 23 platinum. What did you need to? Did you need to do the shitty Volta stuff? Did you need to like pay for the costumes or something? Because I remember as part of one of the grinds for one of the Volta games, I think I may have put a £5 on myself, you know, just to get the last bit. I definitely grinded the majority of it through just playing it, because you had to play the mode a stupid amount of time. You'll get up at 7:30 AM and be there. Wow. If you're getting up at 7:30, then I guess I'm gonna have to stream at 8. gonna have to set my alarm nice and early. It may be my day off from work, but I'll be be working my second job here, my 5 to 9 as they call it. Yeah, 50th clothing items. Is the 10-year anniversary for Destiny this year? Yeah, 25k per item is absolutely ridiculous. Luckily, with the newer FIFAs, they're not as bad. They still have those trophies, but they're not as tedious. I was gonna say, are you going for like the Destiny Platinums as well? Because I may have to jump in if you're going for the Platinum. September, yeah. I'll tell you what about Grand Theft Auto 5 quickly. I will jump off in a few minutes as well, because I've got some people expecting on me. The only trophies that I just need to get I've done the majority of the online trophies, right? one that I need to do is participate in everything there is to offer and complete 10 waves of survival. When I upgraded from the PlayStation 4 version to the PlayStation 5, I lost access to my character on the PS4 version because this is the PS4 trophy list, right? So I tried to go back to the PS4 trophy list to get the platinum on that, and then I'll just auto pop it on the PS5 version. But you can't take your character across the two online servers. So it's not that much effort to complete everything Los Santos has to offer, but I'm thinking about the wave stuff could be kind of difficult. And as well, when I was thinking of going for this platinum like years ago, I tried to do like all of these challenges and whatnot, and some of them just didn't register, and I didn't know which ones I didn't do, which was quite frustrating. So I just thought, oh fuck this game. Talking about Dream Platinums, that's probably one I would want to go back to do because it is so close. The majority of it is there, and that is a lot of hours not to have a platinum. So, wow, split decision. I think I said that right. Oh no, draw. Draw. Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield both at 40% out of 5 votes, and Tom Holland with 20%. Yeah. I'm assuming we'd probably want to get the content done for Destiny way before September, so we could schedule the video for September time. But that's probably something to just talk about offline. So yeah, I want to wrap up that Destiny 1 Platinum, and then also maybe go for Destiny 2, because I hear that's quite a good game and there's a lot of content. It's just finding a squad to play in with, because it is a very social game and I don't really like playing them solo. But with all of that said, everybody, thank you so much for tuning in today for the stream. I feel like I've had a really sick stream and everyone's been on it with the energy, so I really do appreciate that. If you're watching as a VOD catching up, I hope you've enjoyed chilling with the live chat, which you can see on the screen as well. Feel free to comment your favourite superhero as well. What I will do actually, I will need to, before I sign off, I do need to just ask the question of who is chat's fave superhero. So just this quick one, as promised, from the community. Vote for the superhero. We've got Spider-Man, we've got Black Widow, and we've also got Batman. So we'll just start that for a couple of minutes quickly, as promised. So yeah, off in July. Saw that then. Yeah, good to get something penciled in. Oh, cool. I'll leave that poll up for 2 minutes. Get your votes in. I have a feeling that we could maybe have a draw here as well as we wind down, and I'll close the old Powerpuff Girls notepad. Okay, we'll get the timer up. We'll go for 1 more minute on the stopwatch for the poll, and then I will wrap up the stream. As I said, it looks like people have set their alarms for 7:30 tomorrow morning, so I'll be streaming at 8 AM UK time, London time, England time. If people are available to join the morning stream, obviously enjoy a line if it's your day off. And just come through. We'll probably be streaming until about maybe 11:30 or 12, so we should be able to get a good few hours in. Don't think we'll get the platinum for Deadpool tomorrow, but we'll definitely get very close, and I want to be in a position where we revisit it next week, that we just have to do the hardest playthrough. Ian, you're off June till October, man. I miss having them really big student breaks. That's the dream. But yeah, if you've got Destiny, we can pull you into a group session potentially. More the merrier for the old raids and whatnot. So that has been 1 minute and 3 seconds. I'm gonna end the poll there. And what's it looking like? What's the poll looking like? We've got 50% Black Widow and 50% Spider-Man. So the community voted. The community believes that Black Widow and Batman are the best superheroes. With all of that said, thank you so much everybody for tuning in. I've been waffling for way too long. And yeah, hopefully I see some of you tomorrow, and hopefully there's some new faces as well. But with all of that said, thank you so much for chilling. Drop a like as well, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you on the next one.